I completely blew it with this woman. I'll take it apart to show you how I lost completely, because you get on a roll. I wasn't in the room. I wasn't self-managing. I got nervous. My nerves took over, and then I got aggressive. And then she was completely not listening to me, and then I went into my 8-year-old having a child having a nervous breakdown mode. It's very subtle, because I'm trying to be professional, but if I had managed this conversation differently, I could have made this work. If we have time, I may deconstruct what I did, but I'm just going to show you a really bad interview now. Or let's say you're selling some insurance. Here's how badly it can go. All right, roll that one.
That camera's hers. If you want to get a 2-shot,
yeah.
If you are ever going to get a 2-shot, you have to shoot it from over there. Yeah, okay, this is the 2-shot now, but when you want to get single shots,
you'll move over.
Do not, excuse me, what's your name? Jean-Pierre, don't shoot me.
Don't shoot for there, go back there.
Okay, thank you.
You get an idea.
And then everyone tells you you can't do
what
it.
You can't do. So I don't understand how you get out of this kind of deadlock. Like your whole thing is about being honest, yet when you open your mouth, suddenly it's a headline and you're screwed again. So how do you weasel your way through life to kind of, get it out of your system? And, do you meet friends late at night and say, "Listen, I gotta tell you, I gotta get this off my chest." I mean, do you have people you can check in with?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I ask people that I respect, what do you think of this idea?
Yeah.
I have meters, if the people that I like say, no, that's a great idea, that's heaven, that's genius.
Yeah.
Then I
so you know who
generally
you trust.
Yeah.
And you have a great therapist.
I
have a good one. I can give you.
Where, in London?
Yeah, but you could phone. No, I mean.
No, thank you.
I mean, the thing is,
probably all the phones are bugged in London, and probably it would be in the National Enquirer or something.
You're really paranoid about London, aren't you?
Wouldn't you be?
Well, I live in London.
Yeah, but you're not me.
No.
If I lived in London, it would be, they'd be doing everything they do to Princess Diana that they do.
Well, there's one difference between you and Princess Diana.
I think there's more than one.
I've met Princess Diana. Does that impress you?
You have?
I haven't. Yeah, see? You want to discuss where I went wrong? Anybody? I mean, or did it look like I knew what I was doing? And do you see how this might apply to you? Can I have some feedback? Am I talking to a wall? Have I been very frightening? What? Okay. First of all, I let her go with her agenda, right? And I was not in the room. Not in the room, I was gone. I had already left. I didn't stop and say, there's 25 people around this bed, I can't do this interview. So I didn't manage the situation because I was already intimidated.